Okay, 5-10 minutes or so in case you watch it live. You could see some levels and whatnot. So look at disclosure. Let's get to it. My name is Scott Redler. I am the Chief Strategic Officer, T3Live.com. Welcome to today's morning call. As of right now, just feel like a lot of head scratching action from the point where, post Nvidia felt as if we were going to retrace lower. Most people after hours, if you remember, the spies were like 554, and then when we came in, they were 560 plus, not caring. Then yesterday, seemed like we were ready to break out a little bit, get above this range, get some traction, and then 2 o'clock, went from 563 down, and now here we are with the spies back up at 561. To me, that's very hard action. I guess I should have just tripled up on my SPY long and taken it home, and I could have sold it all here and made triple what I lost yesterday, but I'm responsible, or at least I try, because who would have known what would have happened today? Could have doubled, tripled up. We could have been down 30 handles, and then yesterday's loss gets maximized. So anyway, here we are again, 561.65, 563.91. Those are your levels. We have 8:30 data coming out. We have the PCE, which people want to be light. You have some other things going on too. We'll see how it goes. At this point, the DAX is at an all-time high. Most of Europe's at an all-time high. The Nikkei, look at the Nikkei, by the way. The EWJ, pushed through a little bit and couldn't get above. This is Japan. This was Japan's V bottom, and now the EWJ is right back above. Now it's up 77 cents above what was yesterday's high. Let's see if it's above yesterday's high even. What's this? 72.25, right above yesterday's high. So the Nikkei and the yen carry trade, which was supposed to be the reason why we accelerated that last day, is now above the high. So all I'm saying is I would think, maybe we can get, some traction and one more move here. That's kind of what I've been, what I'm trying to play for now is just, a move above this range. You've now been in this range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. So we had this V bottom that, as I was just talking to all my friends on the Alpha team, it feels like everybody or a lot of people, including me, I was at the highs of my quarter, the highs of my year, my historic high here, So that means we did really well out of the way here, did really well here, and then during this part of the move, I rolled up shorts and I got really hurt, and then had some weird things happen in the past week between crypto and this and that, and now I'm kind of behind the 8 ball. But it's life. 12 weeks ago I was laying on the table, when my heart basically stopped, my lung collapsed, and here I am talking and going to South Carolina to see my niece get married and have my parents come from Florida and hopefully be able to enjoy the day. So, a bad few weeks happens, just got to adjust to it and then move forward and, and then just work it off. So that's what I plan to do. Some of you guys are like, hey, Red Dog, I didn't short premium. I don't have that. I just looked for longs and, lost a little here and there, and you're in the highs of your year. Congratulations. I love it. I love it. Good for you. And all I want is everyone to succeed. But to me, my trading, little, everyone has like their trader spirit, it's a little down, but it's fine. As far as like writing, we've had the ranges, we've had the right spots, and anyway. So with that being said, do we hold up today? Do they push, the spies up after 8:30, or do we come in? We'll see. Right now it did seem like even yesterday with the XBI, it felt like we were ready to go. I had to put more on. I had to buy more, because why wouldn't I? If we're going to break out, which we're waiting for, and you don't put on the size for that breakout, you're not making the money. So anyway, it hit 102, came in, and now we'll see how it does today. Kind of think this is more set up than the IWM, so I went with this instead of the IWM. Maybe he needs a few weeks in here before taking out 103 and 111. That could happen, but we'll see. As far as the IWM's right here. Very sloppy. This had a nice move, if you remember, broke down, came back up. See how this does. 221 is is a spot that was yesterday's high. So the problem, and I think what's kind of holding back a little bit of obviously this S&P is that Nvidia is kind of broken now, and the Qs and mega cap tech is kind of broken right now. Well, what do I mean? Well, here's the Qs, kind of just continues to be sold into strength. And it's been a pain. I'm just going to say it. If anytime you try and think, hey, finally it can get better, and you add to it, you're ruining your prices. Yesterday, every single one of the Mag 7 names, if you added after 11 o'clock, by 3 o'clock you were underwater. So anyway, we'll see how it goes now. You have 477.93. Here's your low. We'll see. Maybe we get a little inside day, and then it goes. That's the most you could, ask for or pray for. And who the hell prays in in trading? It doesn't get you anywhere. Same thing with the SMHs. The lower end of this pocket pivot's right here. Nvidia is up a little bit, but if they take Nvidia red again, it's only up $1.40. Chances are they're going to take down some semis, and tech's going to not be great, and we're not going to get traction here for the spies. But we'll see. Maybe they take it red, do a little red dog reversal. Nvidia itself, the chart looks like it's heading lower. 40 different analysts upgraded it, and it couldn't go up. So kind of nutty. But anyway, 122 is that area. Here's yesterday's low. Here's a bigger spot, this 108-ish. For today, I guess, some of you guys might short Nvidia today and say, it's, weak, I'm going to short it against longs, and it can go red, make some money. Maybe it trades below 116.71, and then if it were able to do a red dog reversal, hey, maybe then, you have a lower high around here, and then it starts to rebuild, and that helps the semis and tech and the spies. Maybe. Big maybe. Marvell is up real quickly. See if it's above 72. There's resistance. Marvell came out with a solid report. It's up 11%, 78. That's 78.44. It's going to be some resistance, so just know that exists there. Dell is up. People are a little upset that Michael Dell's leaving. He's allowed. Anyway, it's up above 116, up 5%. As long as it holds above 114, we'll see how much of this gap, that could help. So Dell and Marvell is up. Maybe they're, if they do better, maybe, if Nvidia goes red, it won't be as bad. Then you have, you have AFRM, which was great yesterday. A lot of people made a lot of money here. Now you could buy it versus 37.52 for it to maybe go sideways and continue. Look at the move UPST had, very similar stock. Big gap up. Everyone thought they missed it. And meanwhile, it cleared this 32 and went all the way to 45. Little topping tail yesterday, so maybe you want to reduce a little bit. And you could probably raise your stop to here if you want to, if you're really, really that active. So anyway, that's right here. Rivian, I'm still in. Just it's a lazy trade. I bought a bunch, sold some, and still in here. If it could go sideways and hold 1360, I'll stay there, and maybe it goes more. Some guys got me in Square yesterday. Some options. Looks pretty good. There's a downtrend here. If UPST, this is like a payment type of system. UPST was good. AFMRM was good. This has a crypto component and has a lot of different components. So I wish it acted a little bit better yesterday, but not horrible. So if you're long it, you could put your stop at 63. I'm in some options, and we'll see if we can get some traction. It needs crypto to do well. And that's really it right now, guys. Gold seems like it could break out again if it can get above this 234-ish. This is when it actively turned on. IBIT, I said yes, it could fill the gap. It filled the gap. Now it just needs time. If you're long, you could be long versus this low here. Needs time. This channel could drive you to drink, but just don't be drinking at 8:24 on a Friday when you have the PCE and some other things coming out at 8:30. All right, guys, good luck, and we'll see what happens after, and I'll revisit around 9 o'clock.